Welcome back to our Global iTech Solution GITS-Playwright channel on Lecture 5. Before you started this lecture, I highly encourage you to complete previous lecture related with this course. Let's get started and jump on the topics. So today we'll be discussing about adding automatically generating a report bypass all the test cases, adding multiple report in the Playwright.config.js file like list report, line report, dot report, HTML report, Allure report. All the report we saw in the previous lecture independently, one by one. But in this lecture we'll be discussing about, we'll be generating at a time all the reports. Let's dive into it. So this is our spec file, this is our config file. So inside the config file, we have reporter. So this reporter will be creating as an array, because this is a list of report we'll be generating. So we'll be generating a list of array report. So the first report will be generating using dot. The second report will be generating. Let's see one by one it is working or not, right? That is a good idea, rather than just throwing a lot of error. Just add one of them and let's see it is working. And the Allure report will be automatically generated. So right now you see the Allure report it's generating. Let me show you. On the previous lecture you saw that the Allure report is generating, but there is no message on the console. As an engineer, as a QA engineer or dev engineer, we need to see some debugging console on the terminal. Let's run the test, npm run test. Test is running in a headless mode. And Allure report it's generating by passing all the test cases. Now you see it's creating a dot. Basically it's creating a dot because I used the dot over here before. Now let's put the dot back again. Now it makes sense. There is a two dot. So that's when I'm using the two test cases. Let's use another report. It's called a line report. Line report. Dot and line. So now let's go ahead and run the test case. Okay. So dot and line. So basically you are able to see the dot. It just makes complicated. Over here it's a line. Line means it's a spec, validate, links. This is a one test case running it. And it says pass 2. Now if you're using another which is called a list. If I'm using the list and we'll be using arguments. Arguments will be print step true. Print steps true. This should be fine. Let's run it again. Let's see. Now it's a little bit better, right? Now you see over here, this is the one. It's basically as a list. Now if you don't want to use the dot and the line, you want to use only list, you can use it. Let's do this. You see the step over here, two steps. So two steps, basically two test case. It's printing out two test case over here. Now this is what we need on the console basically in order to see it is actually running on that, right? So you can use all of them. You can use the last one Also, you can use the HTML one, like all together. HTML. Let's see. HTML works on that. Grouping all the reports into a single report. Okay, everything it works, right? All the 5 reports, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the Allure report, the final one. It's up and running. Now, in order to add the Allure report, let's go back to the website again and see there is a configuration for the report, Allure reporter. So let's use the Allure reporter, this one. Inside the configuration, this one. This is for the Allure report. Let's go ahead and see it. 1. Okay. What is the error? There you go. This is the error, basically. So this is for Allure report. In order to generating my Allure report, so we'll be creating as a Allure results, not my Allure results. So Allure results, it will be generating the Allure results. Delete this. Allure report, and this is Allure report. Or you can use anything you want. Save it and run it again. Allure results created the folder, and the Allure results generating this moment. There you go. Allure results and the Allure report. Report successfully generated, and this is your final report of the Allure. Now you don't need all of them. You just need a list for console and Allure results for the team as a report dashboard. So this is how you grouping all the reports into a single reporter attributes. Use all of them, but for your transparency, you can use 2 of them, list and the Allure playwrights. Now if you run it again, so 2 test cases pass. On the console you can see, and the results, it's being generated. So this is, there is a 2 test case and 100% pass. Later on, you see this is on the local host right now, right? This is not accessible for the outside of the team. Let's say for non-technical people in the team. We'll be deploying these results into GitHub pages in upcoming videos. Until that, stay tuned and follow the lectures, all the lectures. You will be beneficial, and I can give you guarantee of it. None of the lectures you never going to be find in YouTube like this as a hands-on realistic version of it. And thank you so much for watching this lecture. Stay tuned for upcoming lectures for rest of the courses. Thank you.